Sat Nam. It's Cancer season. It's summertime. It's cardinal. It's water. It's moving forward. And it's so much more than that. So, it's Marcia. How y'all doing? So, I want to talk about the astrology, but I also want to right off the bat say this is not just about astrology. Although I feel like God moves the planets, but this is the cosmic mom and pop. There is this flood of energy. You can even, kind of witness it with the sun itself and the gamma rays it's sending off. It is like on high intensity. So this energy is coming to make big change to us. So Cancer, what happens in the Cancer energy is things from your past come up. Your family, your inner child is on high alert. It's about your feelings. Cancer doesn't care what you think. How do you feel? Right? You may have been doubling down. I'm going to stay at this job. I'm going to stay in this relationship. And your feelings are saying no. I think there is big movement for a lot of us, big movement, because you've done the spiritual work, because you're not new to this path, because you are one of those seekers for a higher, greater, sweeter love. And you know it's possible. And whatever it is you've used to fix yourself ain't working anymore. Now here's the beauty. Because you knew how to find something before, you're going to know how to find something now. It may be a purification of something in your life. It could be something totally new, but it is about being close to the God, right? The generating, organizing, destroying energy. So Cancer is very much reworking our ego. Now, this cardinal sign is being amped up by Neptune in Aries, cardinal, Saturn in Aries, cardinal, and Chiron is a big part of this. And Chiron is the wounded healer. It's still in Chiron. So here's what it is. Your ego has been worked on. It started with Chiron going into Aries. So Aries is the ego, it's the action, and it's been under the healing microscope of this wounded healer energy landing on us, right? This has been like 5 years, maybe I'll have to get that right, but at least 3 years. And then last year, we had the North Node in Aries. The reason I'm saying this is because that energy for the year and a half that the North Node was in Aries, it was all about choose the higher part of your ego. Choose the heart of your ego. Choose the part of you that knows your way and your path. And, ego takes action. We can't just be all heart. Remember, we're always talking about the third option. Well, when the ego, brain, and the heart come together, what we have is a higher self. And the higher self is completely balanced between mental energy and heart energy. So you've been working on this. And the bottom line is ending that relationship with not doing something because you're afraid of what people will think. Not doing something because you're afraid people will leave you. Not doing something because the fear of the other, right? This is what we've been learning. So now Cancer comes and it is highlighting, we're going back to that Aries energy, not as a North Node, but now as Neptune, the God energy. So God is on high alert, pushing the envelope. Saturn is the disciplinary, and it's all coming together for this next 30 days. Here's what most people are going to feel. You know that what works doesn't work anymore, but you just don't know what will work next. Stay with me. Take a deep breath. Close down your eyes. Put your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your navel. Feel that feeling inside, that feeling that Cancer feeling, the home. Home is inside of you. And into that cozy place of home that knows your next steps. So you may not have the path laid out yet, but you know what it feels like where you're going, and I'm telling you, you can trust that. I believe that this whole next 28 days, the rest of the time in Cancer, is going to be an in-between time. When we get to Leo, Leo's going to light our rockets, and Leo will dance also with Saturn and Neptune because it's fire. So right now it's energy, cardinal to cardinal. When we get to Leo, it's going to be elemental, and it's going to move like a wildfire. But right now, it's really about, like for me, I know what I don't want to do. I'm clear about what I do want to do. I just don't know the appropriate, proper way to get to where I want to go. And what I'm hearing, and so this applies to you, right? This applies to you in whatever main event is going on in your life. Focus on the feeling of it being resolved and ending up where you want to be. Accept that this month, with me, with GDF, with the other players in your life, is going to be all about gathering evidence, gathering willpower, gathering the self-esteem to know that choosing you is the best and only option right now. So tomorrow we're going to do the Temple of the Way, and the way is love. And we will be doing a Kriya to harness our insecurity, not harness insecurity, to get, to, how would you say it? It's called the couldn't Kriya. All the things that talk us out of doing the right thing, it's going to use Saturn and Jupiter. It's going to be super yummy. We're going to use that, and then we're going to do the compassionate breath work to go deep into the space of I don't know. Trust me on this. We're going to go there a few times together this month. It's worth the wait. If you need privates, my schedule is, filling up. Let's get together, because I know that if you trust this next 28 days and double down on the feeling of your bright future, when we get to Leo, it's going to be so easy. It's not easy right now because there's going to be inner child work that needs to be done. There's going to be pain that needs to be addressed, because in order for you to step into the new career, the new business, the new man, the new healing, the health that you've been waiting for, you have got to address how you feel. You have to reassure that inner child that it is okay. Not only is it okay, it is best to choose yourself. Tuesday is when I'm going to be in the studio doing the Temple of the Way, and we will be working with the new moon in Cancer. So Sun Cancer, Moon Cancer, 4 degrees. 4 degrees is all about letting something fall apart so something can break through. I love you so much. I'm excited about this. And I want you to know, this is the most unnatural thing for Marcia to just, I don't know it, and stand in the space of creation. When Yeshua said the kingdom of God is found within, I think it is a lot like Joe Dispenza going in space. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, this particular teacher and meditator, he basically takes you into the womb of the Divine Mother, and he says, just sit down. Just sit down. And when you go to the backbone of Kundalini, what is it? It's the great giver. It's what Nanak talked about. And the giver already knows what you need. So it's really about sitting in the space of this big, juicy love that already knows what you need, is bringing it to you right now. And the purpose of sitting in that space is to get cozy with it, to be at home with it. So when the physicality of it arrives, it's just amazing. I love you so much. I am so excited to be on this journey. So come see me Tuesday night at 6:30 for the Temple of the Way. And the way is love. Satnam.